Oh, no, he's not.
Again, I just resent it again.
Please take your seats.
Robert, Rodriguez. Amy. Here. Rodriguez.
Here.
Haley. Here. DeWalt. Smith. Here. Hester. Here. Murphy. Right. Grant. Here. Santana. Lord. Here. Dempsey. Here. Presco. Thunder. Here. Cola. Edwards.
Yeah, here.
Myla. Here. Peters. Present. Morrison. Here. Bonner. Here. Hamilton. Marshall. Here. Mark. Burlow. Here. Hogan. Here. Wingate. Smith.
A quorum has been established. I would like to note for the record that order from Ward 16 has joined us. We will now have divine guidance from order from Ward 30.
Good evening, you may take your seats. Good evening, Alders, city staff, and members of the public. We come together seeking clarity, unity, and divine guidance as we reflect on the purpose and responsibilities of our city's alders. In every city, every neighborhood, and every block, leaders matters. Decisions made at the local level shapes the daily lives of our families, our youth, and elders in our communities. And so we pause today to ask, what is the true purpose of a city alder? And how does divine wisdom guide that calling? First, we acknowledge that leadership is not a position, it is a purpose. The scripture teaches us in Proverbs 11:14 that where there is no guidance, a people fall, but in an abundance of counselors, there is safety. City alders are placed in positions to be those counselors, those guides, those voices of protection for the people they serve. As a city alder's purpose is rooted in service. They are elected to represent the needs, dreams, and concerns of the people. They stand as the bridge between government and the community. They listen, they advocate, they question, they vote, and they help shape policies that impact real lives. Their purpose is not to rule, but to serve, not to shine, but to uplift, not to stand above, but to stand amongst the people. Alders are called to ensure fairness and justice. In a world where some voices grow louder than others, are pushed aside, alders must make space for every resident, whether powerful or powerless, wealthy or struggling, young or old. Their calling is to elevate truth, champion equity, and ensure that every member of the community has access to opportunity, safety, and dignity. Alders are guardians of their neighborhood. They help maintain safe streets, clean parks, functioning schools, and responsive city service. They help determine how resources are used, how problems are addressed, and how the city moves forward. They hold the responsibility of making decisions that affect housing, public safety, education, transportation, and economic growth. But above all, alders must be guided by wisdom, not just political wisdom, but divine wisdom. The kind that humbles egos, the kind that centers compassion, the kind that seeks justice, the kind that moves integrity, the kind that listens before speaking, and the kind that understands that leadership without love is leadership without a purpose. Today, we pray that our city altars, that they walk in clarity, that they listen with open hearts, that they lead with courage, that they govern with fairness, and that they never forget the scarce responsibility entrusted to them by the people. We pray for our community, that we stay encouraged, that we speak up, that we hold our leadership accountable with respect and unity, that we work together, leaders are residents, as one city striving towards one purpose, a safe, thriving, hopeful future for all. May divine guidance continue to shine upon our altars here in the city of New Haven. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President, and good evening. The approval of the journal of November 6, 2025, Board of Aldermen.
The item has been moved and seconded. Are there any corrections to the journal? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. On the end of consent, I move item 1 from the law firm of McDermott, Reynolds, and Glitzman, PC, submitting on behalf of Yale New Haven Hospital. In order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen certifying that no amendment to the medical area overall parking plan is required in connection with the Yale New Haven Hospital's petition for deviations from the underlying zoning ordinance to allow certain signage and plan development in District 45.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Ms. Majority.
Move that.
Second.
The item has been moved and seconded. Discussion. I call on order for Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. I have reviewed this request as well as the associated zoning ordinance amendment, and I agree that the proposed signage change would not impede the medical area or parking lot. I urge colleagues to vote in support of this motion. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under the items consent, I ask you see items 2 through 4. 2 from Sorrell at Better, 4 submitting an order to the Board of Aldermen concerning assistance with tax account numbers 79876, 79877, 88643, 79832, 79833, and 80254. 3 from Edward McNulty, submitting an order of the Board of Aldermen concerning assistance with tax account 82060, and 4 from Vito Bernardino, McCown, submitted in order of the Board of Alderman concerning assistance with tax account numbers 898-147-958-407-826-00830-7.
Is there anyone going to deny unanimous consent? Seeing none, Mr. Jordan.
I will be nice.
Second.
The items have been moved to second discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Good evening. These three items are three residents that need help with the interest. We're able to waive that this evening. They're able to pay the taxes in full, bringing the city a total of $1,787.60. I urge my colleagues to support these three items. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Madam President. Communications, I know items 1 through 7. Under first readings, I know items 8 through 10. Bringing us on second readings for this evening. Under, I move item 11, all matter affairs favorable. I will move, this all. A, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the appointment of Michelle H. Palmer to the Environmental Advisory Council. B, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the appointment of Jones N. Simmons to the Environmental Advisory Council as an alternate member. C, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the appointment of Pope Vaughn to the Area Commission. D, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the appointment of Jonathan Copy to the Humane Commission. E, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the appointment of Jacqueline Dorothy to the Peace Commission. H, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the reappointment of Pamela Allen to the Commission on Equal Opportunities. And I, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the reappointment of Stephen Winter to the New Haven Solid Waste and Recycling Authority Board of Directors.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 13.
Thank you, Madam President. On Monday, October 27, 2025, the Aldermanic Affairs Committee met. We would like to favorably recommend the appointees who are required to attend the meeting and spoke before the committee, including the total of 76. The committee favorably recommends these appointees, and I encourage colleagues to vote favorably.
Any further discussion? I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. I would like to speak on behalf of item F. Have you addressed this?
We're not there. We didn't do that yet. Okay. Any further discussion? Seeing none. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes, Mr. Jordan.
Thank you, Madam President. Continuing on item 11, all matter affairs favorable. I move items F and G. F, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the reappointment of Abby Nunes Benitez to the Board of Education. And G, order of the New Haven Board of Aldermen approving the reappointment of Alvaro III to the Board of Education.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 13.
Thank you, Madam President. At the meeting on October 27th, there were 2 individuals were not required to attend because according to our rules under the Aldermanic Affairs Committee, anyone that has 100% attendance is not required to attend the meeting. So they did not appear in person. There were individuals who were in the audience that testified on their behalf. Thank you.
Any further discussion? I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. I just want to also speak in favor of item F. Dr. Abby Benitez, she's been an exceptional educator, administrator, and she has dedicated her life to education. I think she's going to bring extreme value, her perspective, her experience in the board. So I ask and I urge our colleagues to approve that. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say. Okay, roll call. I'll have the city town clerk take the roll.
Flores? Douglas?
No.
Hubbard? Rodriguez?
Yes.
Singh?
Yes.
Rodriguez?
Yes.
Saban?
Yes.
Cook? Smith?
No.
Vesta?
No.
Murphy?
Yes.
Moran? Santana?
Yes.
Miller?
Yeah.
Petenzi?
No.
Crespo?
Yes.
Hunter?
Yes.
Cola? Edwards?
Yes.
Black?
Yes.
Streeter?
No.
Morrison?
Yes.
Walker Myers?
Yes.
Hamilton? Marshall?
Yes.
Marks? Furlow?
No.
Hogan?
No.
Wingate? Smith?
No.
Is there anyone who have voted wishing to vote? Is there anyone who have voted wishing to change their vote? Seeing none, item passed. Mr. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 12, Health and Human Services payroll, resolution of the board of rules authorizing the city to apply for and accept a Kaiser Permanente Center for Gun Violence Research and Education grant from the Kaiser Permanente Center in collaboration with the Health Alliance for Violence and Prevention in the amount of $100,000 to support researchers and organizations investing in health-focused approaches to address gun violence and who work closely with the communities affected by gun.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 7.
Thank you, Madam President. On Thursday, October 23rd, 2025, the Health and Human Services Committee met and we voted to favorably recommend the approval of this application to apply for and accept a Kaiser Permanente Center for Gun Violence Research and Education grant in the amount of $100,000. We work with the city's Department of Community Resilience, Office of Violence Prevention, who shared this funding opportunity of up to $100,000, which would allow the city, in partnership with Yale New Haven Hospital, to continue its collaborative partnerships with community-based organizations. The overarching goal of this funding opportunity is to support researchers and organizations investigating health-focused approaches to addressing gun violence. They work closely with communities affected by gun violence and work with our partners to take a criminal violence intervention and public health approach to reducing gun violence, crime, and victimization. We support the approval of this application for and acceptance of these funds and ask for the full support as well. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 13, tax abatement favorable, A through C. A, order concerning real property tax directly related to the tax accounts 107-188, 107-761. Order relating order of Alders concerning real property taxes of Kayla Sino. Motor vehicle tax accounts 98991. And C, order relating order of orders concerning real property taxes of Tapia Rivera on motor vehicle tax account 110656.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Item A. Ms. Beverly came before our committee, and she explained that her husband had died back in 2020. The vehicles were registered under his name only, and the cars were his. She never had any possession of them. The tax abatement listened to these items and voted to recommend that the interest be forgiven and asked that this item be approved. Item B. Ms. Saginaw sold her car back in 2022, but the assessor's office was changed. Well, she did it in a late manner, and the assessor's office was unable to make the adjustment. Given that they only have a particular years to go back, we as the tax abatement have the authority to be able to waive all the taxes, interest, and fees. And we ask that because the committee voted favorably, that this item also forgiven. Item C, Les Saldana and Renee Tapia had a motor vehicle tax in 2022, both in New Haven and East Haven. They live in a particular area where their cars, 1 year gets in New Haven, 1 year gets in New Haven, and the taxes were paid in East Haven and were charged also in New Haven. Given that, the New Haven tax office corrected the tax amount for Ms. Saldana, but it did not correct Mr. Tapia's Rivera's account, even though it was one and the same. Given that scenario, the tax abatement was able to hear this item and recommended that all taxes, interest, and fees be forgiven, and asked that also this be approved. Thank you.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes. Majority Leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under this ladies and 15 orders amendment. for FY 2024 through 25 pursuant to Article 8 of the city's charter, section 2-385 to 2-389.
1 second, I got this, 1 second. We're going to tax abatement number 14.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
All I could have moved this ladies with that.
Yes, that's okay, don't worry about it.
Thank you, Madam President. I move item 14, tax abatement paid to withdraw order concerning real property taxes of Elizabeth Santiago, tax accounts 95875, 93732, 95892, 98079, and 98106.
Second.
Item has been moved and second discussion on a leave to withdraw only. I call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. Just like every resident has the opportunity to come before our committee, we sent 3 different attempts and communications and correspondences for her to attend. She failed to come to our committee. And at that point, tax abatement committee voted to leave to withdraw. She can also apply in the future, come back to our committee. I urge this item to be approved. Thank you.
Any further discussion on a leave to withdraw only? All in favor of giving this item leave to withdraw, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item is withdrawn as the majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Let's do it again. Under miscellaneous, I move item 15, ordinance amendment of the New Haven Board of Alders to appropriate ordinance number 1 for FY 2024 through 25 pursuant to Article 8 of the city charter and sections 2-385 to 2-389 of the Code of General Ordinances, approving transfer number 25-999 to eliminate negative line item balances for the fiscal year ending June 30, 2025, submitted on October 6, 2025.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The Finance Committee heard this item on Wednesday, October 22nd, but the committee fell short of that evening. On Thursday, November 6th, this body discharged the committee from consideration of this item and gave it a first reading. This transfer is necessary to close fiscal year 2024-25 with a balanced budget. It moves funds from budget lines with surpluses to budget lines with deficits. This is something we do every year. I ask colleagues to vote in favor of the motion to approve. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, this is an ordinance amendment. We'll have the city town clerk take the roll.
Flores. Douglas.
Yeah.
Hubbard. Rodriguez.
Yes.
Singh.
Yes.
Rodriguez.
Yes.
Singh.
Yes.
Lupo. Smith.
Yes.
Esther.
Yes.
Murphy.
Yes.
Moran.
Yes.
Santana.
Yes.
Miller. Dempsey.
Yes.
Crespo.
Yes.
Hamza.
Yes.
Cola. Edwards.
Yes.
Nyla.
Yes.
Streeter.
Yes.
Morrison.
Yes.
Walker Myers.
Yes.
Hamilton. Marshall.
Yes.
Mark. Furlow.
Yes.
Hogan.
Yes.
Wingate. Smith.
Is there anyone who has voted wishing to vote? Is there anyone who has voted wishing to change their vote? Seeing none, the item passes majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under motion to amend the matter previously adopted, I move item 16 from Alderman Shaw. Submitting a motion to amend LM-2025-0416 in order of the Board of Alders of the city, 60-month equipment lease and services agreement for print management services for the city of New Haven, including its Board of Education.
Second.
The item has been moved in second discussion. I call on order from Ward 25.
Thank you, Madam President. The administration submitted this order before the name of the vendor and the amount of the fire agreement were known. That information was provided when the Finance Committee heard this request, but the order was not revised to include those elements. This amendment adds the name of the vendor in a whereas clause and in the effective clause. It also adds a new whereas clause that provides the cost details of the agreement. These changes bring the order into harmony with the facts presented to the Finance Committee. I ask colleagues to vote to approve this motion to amend. Thank you, Madam President.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. I move to suspend section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board of Alders to conduct further business.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? The item passes majority leader.
Thank you, Madam President. Under communications, I note item 17. And I move to close suspension of section 24-1-A of the rules of the Board.
Second.
The item has been moved in second. Discussion, seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? And before a motion to adjourn is appropriate, I will take personal. I call on order from Ward 22.
Thank you, Madam President. Last 2 weeks ago, when we had a meeting, I talked about the college career fair that was held, that was being held at the QR, which was a success and took care of. And so now we have a part two to this effort. And the part two is a workshop on affording college. And that affording college workshop will be held this Wednesday, November 19th at 6 p.m. This is also a partnership with the Q House Advisory Board Youth Council, Higher Heights, and the State of Connecticut Department of Banking. And so, any parents, if you want to know how to afford to go to college, you really need to come to this workshop. We have a lot of great. So that's Wednesday, the 19th, 6 o'clock.
I now call on order from Ward 16.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to invite every single one to spread the word. We're going to have Access Health CT November 20th, this Thursday, between 9 a.m. and 4:30 for anybody that needs to apply for health insurance. If your constituents don't have that, we will be able to provide free services. And it's going to be located 100 Crown Street, second floor, which is the LEAP Reengagement Coordination Center. I was going to send out an email with that information. So if you have any questions, you can email me, text me. I'll be happy to help. Thank you.
I will now call on order from Ward 30.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to invite all of the Alders and anyone else that's in here out to our Thanksgiving event, which that we have at the Shack on the 22nd of November. This Saturday it will take place. And I must say, this is something that you don't want to miss. The food goodies, the Lord, you're going to want to eat. God bless you all.
I will now call on order from Ward 19.
Thank you, Madam President. I'm standing up because I want all of you to join me tomorrow in honoring and celebrating my son's birthday, his heavenly birthday. I wasn't going to do this. I haven't done it in the 7 years he hasn't been here with us physically. But as I told Walter Santana, on my way out the door, there was a teenager on TV that popped up on the screen, and he was going through cancer treatment and stuff. So I'm like, maybe I'm supposed to say something. So I would like everyone to celebrate. You don't have to stand up because I got bad news, so when I'm up and down, I won't get to go tonight. But celebrate my son tomorrow, Benjamin Young Brown, known as Big Daddy Ben. If you have time tomorrow, ride by the armory and shoot your horn at his picture while it's still up there. And throw your, record set. Just say happy heavenly birthday, or drink an iced coffee and honor him, a Gatorade, a Coke, having some pizza, or ice cream cake, or a cupcake. But enjoy your days. And I'm just going to send a happy heavenly birthday shout out to him in public in front of everyone, November 18th, and he would have been 23 tomorrow. So that's it. Thank you, Madam President.
I will now call on order from Ward 13.
Thank you, Madam President. I want to wish my sister her birthday Saturday. I have a birthday as well. And this is the first year, and that's it. We were talking about it and we discussed how we feel about it. And it's new for me because I never had to, so she was too young to go. So it's hard when a young person dies before you. And, so I just want to say happy heavenly birthday to my sister. Thank you. And thank you for everyone who shared your thoughts and shared with me to brighten my days. Thank you for the text messages and thank you for all of the loving and caring children. Thank you.
You know, it's that time. Oh, you got something? Oh, now I'm calling order from Ward 16. I can wait. I can wait.
I just want to say that, any person who is undergoing chemotherapy or has cancer and they are losing a hair, they need a free consultation or free wait, reach out to me. I have a specialist that provides one-on-one consultations for free in my office, 100 Crown Street, second floor, and the consultation is free. So if you know anyone that is going through that process, we will be honored to help them. Thank you.
I will now call on order from Ward 14.
Thank you, Madam President. I have two things. One is I want to invite everybody to our annual Thanksgiving lunch for Fairhaven seniors next Tuesday at the Alders Center. It's always a good time. We have kids come to perform. Everybody's very welcome to come. I also, because of Alder Edwards' comment, I just want to share my sister is in the hospital with the baby right now. It looks like the baby is going to share a birthday, which is really beautiful. So I want to invite you to bring in thinking of her and the baby. All of our kids, all this hope we sometimes get, you know, for new life and possibility.
Thank you, Lord. Points of personal privilege before I. Oh, okay. Eyes on that good. But I just want to say, look, it's the holiday time. And when people experience grief, it's hard around the holiday time. So reach out to your families, reach out to your coworkers or anybody that you know that was affected in some way by grief. I'm telling you, every little bit counts. And that's all I want to say. You're going to be hearing me say something about that from now to the end of the year, because that actually helped me get through when I encourage other people to do that. So with that being said, a motion to adjourn.
So, second.
I don't have to move in second. All in favor? Say aye. Any opposed? No, that's right. We are adjourned. Can I please see order?